for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Saberhagen, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Lindor is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Just underway in Baltimore. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Kluber's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. This is drilled, but right into the shift. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Ronnie Babe. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tapped out in front of home. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And a double steal try here. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And both runners are off again. One attempt misses. The throw down. Martinez, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And that one stayed too low, apparently. No score here as we play inning number 2. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3. Into the box now, Joey Votto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. First offering on its way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Base hit into right center. Stepping into the box, Larry Doby. Kluber pauses. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Doby makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching. Perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brian Dozier is retired to start the 3rd. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Lindor right there. And that's the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the flag court and gone. Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Stanton at second. Davis at first. 2 out in the inning. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Stepping into the box, Billy Williams. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Sanchez waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brett Saberhagen. Kluber steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Curveball stays a little high that time.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
To 2-2 now.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Davis will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And that means J.D. Martinez gets the hit with 2 outs as well. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ronnie Babe would be next. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another chance. Ronnie Babe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. So stepping in, Joey Votto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Phil Niekro is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. No balls and a strike to count. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And they get to force it home. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Wind up and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Doby moves over. 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. First time up, he went down looking. Fouled away. Sanchez might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Carlos Correa now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted into center field. Correa shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is stepping up to the plate. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Larry Doby. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Larry Doby.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ramirez has a play. 2 down. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end. Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to first. And he is out on the tag. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Phil Niekro. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. And now Bryce Harper comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Doby moves over, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Billy Williams, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Joey Gallo come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Swing and a miss as he tried to muscle up on it there. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Williams on at first, nobody out. Struck him out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, Hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
From the stretch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another shot now, Ronnie Babe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Necro, an Ohio native. His pitch repertoire includes a knuckleball, a four-seam fastball, and a slider. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckler got him swinging. In is Joey Votto now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Joey Votto.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Settling in now, Larry Doby. He appears here in his All-Star Series form. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play in the... Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Standing in, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Carlos Correa.
D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle.
Now pitching, Alex.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Harmon Killebrew come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Gordon gets his lead at first, nobody out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And again a throw. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And yet another throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike taken, the throw.
He's safe.
The 1-2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Brian Dozier. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Dale Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw behind the runner to second. And now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish him.
A swing and a miss.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in and looking for more. Billy Williams popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alex Wood. He's newly entered into the ball. Mike Moustakas will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. They'll look for the... Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hot shot down the line. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. So 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2. Bouncer down the line. But that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. To short. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but he's called. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. 1-0 the count.
Lindor.
Ground ball foul down the left side. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronnie Babe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hard ground ball to third. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto. He's set and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Babe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle. A dive by Gordon. He's up with it. The throw. He is striding in to start the 9th. D. Gordon, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And that's through for a hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here is the killer, Carmen Killebrew. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2-2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And a pitch out. Thought he might be moving there, but it's ball 3 now. Throw won't get him. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. The throw will go to third, and this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The tag, and he is out in time to first, and there are 2 away. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Into the box, Nate Jones. Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th.
Short, hit hard. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Center fielder number 14.
Riding in once again, Larry Doby. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Correa.
I'm set with the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High in the air. Davis in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in to try it again, Billy Williams. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Martinez is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
For the home team, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 running runs. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It'll be Diamond Dynasty action this evening between the Giants and... Ready now, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it. One away. At the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. There is Dozier. And there's out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Strikes to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home is a swinging strike as he couldn't check his swing. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Donaldson is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw under. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. In now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's a strike. 1 strike now from Cole. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot.
And we'll have to leave it there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hamels has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Hamels is ready. 2-0 on its way. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gregorius has it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends. Leading off the inning, Curtis Granderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Bouncer down the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here now is the pitcher, Cole Hamels. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Popped him up. Dozier calls for it. And that's the third out. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Dozier.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. And now Bryce Harper flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead, 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough.
Threw it right past him. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge. And they'll need him to get something going here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. A base hit in his first trip. High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, part of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Gary Sanchez will be next. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis shading to his right. One down. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High in the air out to center field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One strike now from Cole. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Missed with a slider. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so we ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's the first out.
First baseman, number 19.
First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Altuve over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Curtis Granderson. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Ramirez is there, 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Hamels. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sliders in for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Correa moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He's there to make the play, and trying to pick things up where we left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Harmon Killebrew will come off the bench in a great RBI spot as he's got a runner at third here and nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gregorius is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hamels comes set. First pitch on its way. Base hit into right center. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. So stepping in, Brian Dozier. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Correa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Dale Murphy will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Granderson is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strike. Roberto Ozuna takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. 1-0 the count.
Right fielder.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting. Shortstop. Didi Gregorius. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. High pop-up. Correa is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Hit hard to short. And not too shabby out of the pen. And now Bryce Harper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. 1 down. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with it.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Granderson's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken high above the zone. 1-1. Chopper foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher. Paul Hamill. Jorge Posada is going to grab her back now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 20.
They start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here's the
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number two. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Popped him up. Bellinger has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Altuve will start us off in the 8th.
Jose Altuve.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Stanton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. This is skied into short left center. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to the
shortstop, Carlos Correa. Your attention, please. Now pitching, David Robertson.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot. And a very check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Little tapper down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Line hard to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He went down on strikes last time up. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And it's fouled away. Robertson's ready. Here it is on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in the switch hitter at Neshek. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Nate Jones enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper giving chase. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit out towards second. Dozier with a great stop. What a play. Striding in to start the 9th, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going.
J.D. Martinez.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The next 0-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton on the run. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Ready for another shot now. Curtis Granderson. It was a flyout for him in his last
Center
trip.
fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up and gets this one down. Killebrew has it. And they get Granderson at first as he's unable to bunt his way aboard.
Now batting,
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Hader. Jason Giambi will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jason Giambi. Now pitching, Brad Hand.
J.D. Martinez move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to short. Gordon is up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Trevor Hoffman comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Granderson is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now batting, D. Gordon. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Fouled off. Donaldson in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a bunt attempt here. Donaldson takes it in. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Throw on to first, and we are going to the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Didi Gregorius. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Flips it underhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Giancarlo Stanton now. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Phil Niekro is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hard on the ground toward short. Gordon is there. The Dozier for 1. Relay to first in time. And just standing in, Phil Niekro. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gregorius has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Bryce Harper, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more gap to gap.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this will get all the way out toward the 405 sign now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Giancarlo Stanton. Strike a pose. He's our tops player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. We left 2 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From Boston, stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. That smoked, but right into the shift. Oh, what a dive. It's there. He got him. Striding in, J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Now here it comes. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. J.D. Martinez is the second out of the opening frame. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. Freeman's got it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Now in the box, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. 2 gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
High pop-up. Davis calls for it. And that ends the inning. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And that's out number 2.
Third baseman,
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Josh Donaldson.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in, Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Swings through the slider there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
To 1-2 now. Hit hard. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Now at the plate, Cannon Slugger. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Correa has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Carlos Correa now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Digging in now, Austin Jackson. He will lead this one off today.
Leading up for the Twins,
Popped him up.
Austin Jackson.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Daniel Nava comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on by Espinosa takes care of him for the first out. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 out, nobody on. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jackson. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Chris Davis now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into very shallow right. Nava moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's Mark Reynolds, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Hey now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Now in the box, Matt Joyce. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ramirez over to his right. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Billy Williams. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's set, and the pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a low changeup that's laid off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Joyce is there, and he has it for the out. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Carlos Sanchez.
Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Right to Espinosa. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Ramirez.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nava going back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa, hoping to cash in following the 2-out triple. In there, and it's 0-1. Ramirez at third with 2 away. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone. Digging in, Brian Dozier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Jackson retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson, 9-1-2.